All right. Yeah. So we have we've made lots of progress on our games, right? We have walking around in 3D. We have XNA models and any animations they want to play. We have our 2D game, walking around. And we have our anime characters in 2D. So we can make like walk around in 2D and have anime characters pop up, or we can do it in 3D with DVaBoi characters. So we can make like almost all the dating sims, pretty much. Almost. We're missing. We haven't made turn-based fighting yet in with sprites, which would cover Hyperdimension Neptunia completely. We also haven't made a Sekiro mechanic, or a Dark Souls, or what's the game called? More so this other game. It's called I forget what it's called. There's like a skeleton with a skateboard in it. Skeleton with a skateboard game. Because the game called Skeleton with a Skateboard. That's unfortunate. That kind of derailed my. Oh, it was Suda 51, right? Suda 51 made it. Let It Die. Okay, so we have to make the Let It Die mechanics for sure. And we just got to make our own Let It Die game, basically, which is essentially it's like Dark Souls, except for just one bonfire, essentially. Yeah, it's Dark Souls if it had one bonfire. The Tower of Barbs. It's a tower, you gotta go up. Yeah. And Suda's signature ultra-violent punk rock and surreal aesthetic. Love Suda. Suda 51 is another very inspirational game developer, game director. He's solid. He made, I think, Lollipop Chainsaw even. I can't remember. Yeah, he made Lollipop Chainsaw. Lollipop Chainsaw has a upskirt achievement. He knows what he's doing. We will have upskirts too. Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal. There's an upskirt in it. Don't ask.
Pavements whisper tales of the past. Raindrops dance on rooftops slow and fast. Take a moment, just breathe in. Let the night wrap around your feet.
yeah. So. And now, and just last night we finally got our fucking textures on our fucking top and bottom of our tile maps, of our grid maps. Sorry, grid maps. So we're slowly, we're still making progress on our 3D grid map stuff, 3D tile map stuff, which is called grid map instead of tile map. But it's like the same thing as grid mapping, I mean as tile mapping, but in 3D basically, right? It's, you know, how Fortnite makes their games, and it's how, I mean, it's how Fortnite makes their towns in their games. Not how they make maps. They make the maps with the fucking landscape tool, but they make their towns on a grid with a grid map, with a grid with a grid map. And then they'll take something and they will turn it on an angle and then put it not on the map, on the grid map. They'll put it like a jar or something to make it look more natural. They'll do that. Like it'll be on the grid and then they'll just move it a little so it's not exactly on the grid. Well, it's a good idea to do that for a lot of things, like houses that are like single unit houses, if it's not fucking New York. You know, or like if you want, like, you know, to make a more natural looking neighborhood, you gotta like kind of make the houses all like 97 degrees, fucking 85 degrees, fucking 70 to 72 degrees, stuff like that. Crazy random, like nothing too crazy though, nothing like point something, or like don't just fucking turn it and like leave it with whatever decimal point of nonsense you left it at. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you do that, if you put everything on your map in a way that's mathematically incorrect, it's not gonna feel as nice when you're running around in it. There's a way to do things. Like guys, like making a staircase, you know, like a building. Buildings have a certain way they make staircases. But in a video game, like in real life, you would make staircases in a certain way. But in a video game, you're gonna make them in like a slightly incorrect than real life way. You want the path of least resistance, which is the way you're going. Like I guess where you are and where you're going to. You want that staircase to. You want it to go from right to left. You want to go up the staircase to the right, and you want to turn left when you're going up the staircase. Okay, it's for third person games. It's because the third person camera is up and to the right. Depending on the game too, actually. Like if you have a spiral staircase going up, okay, and it's going counterclockwise, okay, and you're going up the staircase, you're gonna be confident going up the staircase, okay. But if you're going down that staircase, yeah, no, if the staircase is clockwise, then you have a hard angle on the staircase as you're going up it, right? And that's more intimidating and it's more frightening. So depending on what kind of game you're making, like if you're making a horror game and you're only going to be going up or down this staircase, you should make it go clockwise instead of counterclockwise, because it'll give people anxiety as they're going down it or up it. And this is that only affects people who play competitive third-person video games. So if you're used to playing Fortnite, then you're gonna, when you're going up a staircase clockwise, then you're scared. Basically, you got like anxiety. And if you're going up a staircase counterclockwise, like normal, you feel relatively safe because you know that you're gonna see whatever you're gonna see it before it sees you. Basically, right? Going up the other way, it's basically guaranteed that whatever's coming down it, if it's also a real human, that they have that third person angle and they'll see you before you see them, right? It's an important part, and I shit you not, like, I'd be like, you're gonna flip the staircase, and they're gonna be like, what? That's stupid. Like, it wouldn't make sense to be that way. And I'd be like, well, it does in this context, right? It's a big difference, and that's something I would notice immediately in a horror game. Or I would notice immediately in like a competitive game. I'd be like, oh, I bet the other staircase is the opposite of this. Which would mean that you should only go up this one side as opposed to the other side. It would change how people like move around the map. I would know that people are gonna go up this staircase instead. Like, it would change the whole dynamic of a multiplayer map if like a staircase was like that. You would it'd be like almost a guarantee everyone's gonna go that direction instead, or whatever, or the opposite of that if it's counterclockwise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then in first-person shooters, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So you should make it, you should make them clockwise. Or I mean counterclockwise, like how they're supposed to be in real life. Anyway. Because people are right-handed. I think that's why. I don't know. I can't remember why. I mean, I don't know why Europeans drive on the other side of the road. They're not more left-handed. Or maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's better to be left-handed. Maybe we made the whole thing left-handed. The roads. How do I watch this GTA trailer? I gotta do it on Netflix. Or when's it here? Fuck, man, it's not till 3 p.m. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm excited. There's a nudist colony in the game. Spoilers. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying that? We will describe the entire trailer to you. As soon as it pops up, we will describe it entirely to you. I hope they show the weather. And I hope they show a fucking plane flying through the fucking clouds. I swear to Christ, if they fuck those clouds up, I just, as long as there's ASMR hookers in the game, I think they will not have fucked up. Yeah, if there's ASMR hookers. What AI? Which one? Oh. Yeah, we'll work on that today then instead. I just made fucking... Yesterday I made it so I can have texture on top and a texture on the bottom of my grid maps so that I can make my city bigger. Yeah, I got a Jarvis. I got one, right? It's like a Venom voice. It just says... I mean, I'll show you. Getting really hot in here, though. Where is it? It's in Tackle Tamers. I'll show you where I got to it. Is it in scripts, maybe? What did I put them in? It was called... I don't remember what the fuck I called it. Chat system, eh? That's probably it. Chat 11 Labs system. Okay. So... Hello? Nothing happened.
Greetings. What brings you to Dark Jade?
Okay, it did work. Tell me about the new GTA 6 trailer.
I know little of these strange, distant visions you speak of. GTA 6? Is that some kind of foreign chronicle or artifact?
Okay. Why did it say that? We can go and find out why it said that in our script. Gemini 11 Labs. It's not that complex, Ironclaw, to make one of these things. It's it basically over here it says it basically sends the Gemini API or whatever API you want it to be connected to. It sends it this exact phrase. Like first it says, and that, like first it says what I said, typed in, and then it adds this in right afterwards. And what this says basically, it says that it's going to return the it's going to respond only in a wrapped JSON file format, okay? With these two keys. So it's always gonna, and because it does that, we're able to essentially, it's gonna save, it's gonna like copy over its brain every single time it responds, and that's how it's gonna maintain its memory. Like, so I have it set up to like increase or decrease its mood, right? And then it has it's storing the file like as a resource in Godot, but it can be stored as like, it could be like a Py game, right? Like a Python game that's connected to a JSON file on your computer too, right? It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be inside Godot, right? But you can also make a thing like this Gemini thing that I made here in Godot. I can export it as a Web 5 game, so it can convert it into an HTML file, so that you can run it as an HTML file instead. As long as it only has control stuff in it. And these are fine too, these HTTP requests. And this audio player is probably fine. Or maybe not, but probably fine. But then it's about like getting it to speak is just 11 labs, right? And 11 labs has like a bunch of different ways you can get it to speak words, right? And what I've done here also is when it says when it sends the message back to me, it sends it to 11 labs to play the audio, right? But before it does that, it checks a folder to see if that audio file has already been played before, and if that phrase has been said before, then it will play the phrase on my computer instead of pinging 11 labs to generate a new voice, so it doesn't cost any more any more tokens. And a text response, I mean a text response and to Gemini and to back is on Flash, like whatever the fuck it is, Flash 3 or whatever. It costs nothing. It doesn't cost any tokens. So this chat works forever, basically. Like it doesn't, like it won't ever run out, pretty much. But making your own Jarvis, like there's people, if you want something that like does everything on your computer, you're gonna not be building it yourself. You're gonna be buying it from, like, you're gonna pay for it. Like if you want, how do I explain it? They exist already, right? There's one called DaVinci, I think. I can't remember. It's not called DaVinci. But like you just rename it. Like you pay for the one that's already connected and then you rename it. Because it's made by a bunch of coders. I don't think we can make, like, I'm gonna make my own sort of virtual assistant, but it's never really gonna be a virtual assistant. It's gonna just be a persona bot of some kind. Like it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna like read my emails and stuff like that, because that's something like somebody's making a whole computer program that's gonna do that. And people have already made them, and you just rename the bot. It's like, that's all you do. And then you give it the personality that you want to, but this is a whole different, like this whole thing is this is so that we can I'm gonna make 3D companions that will walk around with you in your metaverse, in the metaverse game that I make here at the moment. We want the thing that people have in GTA and the thing that people have in Skyrim, right? We want to recreate the that mod, the mod from Skyrim that's now in GTA that lets like you talk to NPCs and they like make up a random personality on the spot, pretty much based off their class, right? Like we're gonna do that. But the Jarvis one I know is just like, it's a thing, like they're gonna make one and you're gonna pay $5 a month for it or whatever, $15 a month for it. My buddy Pixel's already paying for one. Pixel comes in, he'll point that out. But my buddy Pixel, he's using some AI right now that like it watches your whole computer and it can install stuff and do all kinds of, send emails and stuff, reply to emails, and you can program it to do all kinds of things, like play the video games for you and stuff, and or like assist you in like playing video games in some way. I forgot what he called it, but yeah. We got sidetracked in making the AI stuff because we got to the point where we wanted to have a 3D model of Ayane that would play animations based on her mood or whatever, right? And we kind of got derailed and had to learn a ton of stuff about Blender and animating in Blender and stuff, and we learned when we had to research all about universal animations and all this other crap about skeletons. And after cooking our brain about 2 or 3 times over the course of 2 days, we figured it all out. But like, what happened is after that, I was like, I want a big open space to work with, right? Instead of a small platform, I want a big space. I want walls, right? I want traffic going by, right? I want some roads, I want some tunnels, I want some teleporters that teleport me to another area of the map. I want all these things. So getting the Fortnite style grid map system going was important, because I was working on that like when I first started the 3D project. But we're almost there. So like this AI thing is we're probably ready to connect the next step to it, which is rigging a lady to stand there and perform animations based, like every time they respond, it's gonna change from the idle animation to some other animation. So there's a lot. We're gonna work on that today. Yeah, we'll work on that for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get stoned and we'll we'll ask Gemini we'll make another Gemini 11 Labs chat script that's gonna have a character in the scene and stuff. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm smoking. Clean my bong too today. I should show you. I'll be right back. Look how clean my bong is. Look how clean it is. Remember this? Remember this bong? Remember how dirty it was? Look how clean it is. Cool, eh? It's so clean. Toad. So All right. Let's get another part of this robot done. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So we go to we're gonna put 11 labs and we already have, okay, what are we missing? I mean, it's missing a bunch. We're duplicating our our Gemini 11 labs chat. We'll just call it 2 for now. Can we open that one? And we're gonna call that one two. This thing is too close to the wall. But whatever, we'll figure that out later. Because we gotta put a bunch. We gotta put like a bunch of. This is. We're gonna need another scene. This is gonna go inside of another scene. Inside of a 3D scene. Like our main scene. It needs player character. Could use a grid map. If I delete this, is it gonna delete the other one? I'll call this one AI VA. AI virtual assistant. Yeah. At the moment. Okay. Save it. Ava. All right. And we're gonna put a character. Characters. An XNA character. I guess we're so basically we have XNA characters, we have Typo 3D characters, universal characters, Mixamo characters. We still need to make our Blender rig characters. But let's focus on getting. We're doing Ayane. We're doing Ayane and we're doing. I'm thinking Sam Fisher. Yeah, that's the red line. We want the red line like this, okay? This is where we spawn, I think. Okay, so if we spawn there, then we want the character, excuse me, we want the character standing right there. Right. Right, and when we start, we want our default character to be empty. Oops. Yeah, that's how we'll do it, though. Okay. Oops. Man, I'll make that mistake every time. I mean, I should probably just put her on the fucking. I could just zero her, right? Like, what's wrong with me? There we go. Cool. Okay, something like that. So our our AI thing's gonna be like a 2.5D game of sorts. We just need a pedestal for her. No. Okay, we're gonna have to make a new sun. What's it called again? Day-night sequencer. Anyways, I guess like man, there's so much. Okay.
Strolling through the night, calm city lights shining bright, whispers in the air. Let the time drift by, smooth heartbeats keep the pace, lost without a care.
Okay, so we should make this with with Jade. And not in 3D, in 2D. Yeah, we gotta put it in Jade Volta dating sim. Yeah? That's not the game. Okay, okay. Jade Volta outfits. Okay, so we have Jade Volta outfits. We need all of her expressions. I need to fix my camera too. It's blurry. And then so we gotta combine Jade Volta dating sim and our outfit studio thing together. Maybe we just I think we can just work on yeah, okay, so we're doing a new project. In compatibility mode, and we'll call it JadeBot. Main save. All right. Okay. Hey, we gotta go. We gotta close. We gotta. Hold on. Window capture. Okay. Yeah, compatibility mode, because it'll work on more devices, possibly, maybe. Yeah, but we'll do it with 2D characters instead of 3D characters for now, because we can make all the expression, and they're not gonna be fully animated, maybe, unless you unlock the videos. Okay. And Jade's gonna yes, okay. Why did I pick 3D? Oh yeah, I fucked that up. Okay. Let's change that. 2D. Alright. Step 1. Construct our conversation with Gemini. Godot. Oh, oops. Godot. Jadebot. All right. Godot. We are making a game with Godot for incompatibility mode. What was the other one? Yeah, Jade Volta dating sim. Okay, let's scoop some of these scripts here. Chat system. And only that. We would do that. That's all I need. Yeah. Okay, so we are making okay. That's probably good. ElevenLabs system. Play it. Does it work? No, it doesn't work because we're missing all the assets. Of course, we're done. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Color rect. Full rect. Main. Set as main scene. That fucking motherfucking stupid color thing didn't work at all. God damn it. I don't know anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I guess. Whatever. We'll put it in there anyway. Video stream player. Character. Oh, right. Alright, and now I gotta put them in the same folder. Put the stuff, I mean all the stuff that's in the other game in the same game. And I put that in. Where did I put that in? That's still in documents. Yep. Chat system. So I'll just drag chat system into DVaBoi. Oh, I mean, I copy it and paste it into DVaBoi. And now I can play this? No. Now I can... videos. Okay, so yeah, so she's gonna trigger videos as well as animations, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna have a little emote thing pops up. Yeah. And she needs her words to pop up too. But whatever, we have another thing to add for that. All right. Audio player. HTTP request. Duplicate. Yeah, Canva. A-box container. Rich text, yeah. H-box. Line edit. Button. All right. It's all there. It's just all jumbled in the corner. Hello. I'm alright. How you doing? Making a robot. Sexy robot. Making a robot. A robot that uses Gemini and 11 Labs to talk back. And it's gonna do animated sprites. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta see her. She's so hot. Anime girl. Jade Volta. She's a future waifu to everyone. Yeah, I'm making yeah. Character stands there. You type stuff in. I mean, we're gonna speak to it too, probably. We'll get that. And then it animates. It's gonna respond back with the Gemini response and a personality. With 11 Labs words. Right now, she's got a Venom voice, female voice right now. But I mean, I kind of want to be more robot. No, I don't. Oh, it's just you and me here. I know, it's not real. You count as 6 people. That's just how it goes. Yep. Alright, I need to put pictures of Jade in here, but I don't remember where I put them. Like, I'm gonna have lots of pictures of her. I just don't. I need the ones that have the background taken out already. I don't remember what I did with them. How are we gonna go about it? I guess we should make a GIMP file. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go Jade Volta outfits. I lost it. Where is it? There, okay. Open with GIMP. Okay, here. This is Jade Volta here. It's loading. Okay, this is Jade Volta. Thank you, yes. Hopefully I get to keep it for forever. So this is Jade Volta in her Volta Vixen outfit from the comic book. She wears this because she's attempting to be a vigilante superhero. And yeah. Anyway. But the one we want is a robot version of her. Because she makes a robot version of herself. Many robot versions. She makes robot virtual assistants of herself called JadeBots. And it's complex. It's hard to explain. I have a very complex story. She has a very complex backstory. She invented time travel. Something called the time gun. She invented the time gun. And she's like the CEO of a company called Voltec. And there's many different versions of her in parallel realities. Whatever, I'm here. Am I going anywhere? Probably. I'm just setting up profile shots to... I'm going to generate more shots of Jade with different expressions and put them in a sprite sheet. Probably 6 of them. It's probably going to be 6 of them. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Let's go back to the program for a second here, because it should be like... What size should we make? It's going to be 7... I mean, it should be any size, right? We want it to be... It doesn't matter the size. Right. Okay, we got the dimensions to... The game's got to work in a cell phone, and it's got to work on a computer at the same time. And our character is this big. Or our character is... We have others. I'm gonna figure out our dimensions here. Okay, so those are the same, but she's taller. Hello. Here she is wearing Dead or Alive stuff, playing volleyball. Oh, I guess that's not that. Whatever. That's her in a cool outfit on. Here, this one. Olympics. Yeah, she's also in the Olympics. Not for volleyball, but maybe. And these are all the same size now, eh? These are... Yeah, they are. Yeah, I can do anything. It's all part of the magnum opus in some way. Yeah, it's all part of it. I mean, most this definitely is. I got her in 3D. I got her in little tiny form. I got her in little tiny 2D form. And we don't have her in top down yet, but we're gonna have her in top down like Zelda, A Link to the Past style. We'll have her in that style too. Pokemon like Fire Red style. We just haven't. Yeah, we're not there yet with that one, but we got a lot. We got a lot. Our Godot project, our top-down Godot project is dope. It's a mix of it's a mix of A Link to the Past and Fire Red and Pokemon Fire Red. So that's why we're like 16 by 16 pixel tiles, like top-down style game stuff. Yeah, Pokemon Emerald is another is part of it. Pokemon Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green are the same generation. Yeah, like you trade the games that are like they're both Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's the same as A Link to the Past. Like the tiles are like A Link to the Past tiles. You know, A Link to the Past and on the Super NES, right? It's the same like same fucking universe basically almost. Like the same like. It's crazy to think about, but like Fire Red and like Emerald, right, is like the end of the 16 by 16 tiles. and it starts in 1990. Right? Like, so it goes all the way to Game Boy Advance, right? So from like the Super NES to Game Boy Advance, it's like that's the 16-bit era, basically. It's over. In a way. It's 16 pixel era. It's not bit, but like 16 pixel era in a way. But like that's what my my top-down game is. I'm making a game called The History of Video Games, which is a walk through all of the video games, all of history of games. It starts with like the first couple of games, like it starts with Space War and it goes into Pong and so on, and Asteroids and yeah, whatnot. Hunt the Wumpus is the third game, but anyway, but like I have my game. It's like a virtual. I don't know, man. It's too much to explain. But like, there's a couple games I'm making. One of them's like it's like a side scroller, but it's Habbo Hotel kind of like but it's a side scroller where it's like an urban street, and you do graffiti on walls. Like you can do like you walk around and like and you climb up. You have like it's like endless apartment buildings, and they have like fire escapes on them, and like you climb and you walk up the fire escapes, and there's like billboards on the roofs and stuff, and you can paint on them, and you can like it's like an RP. That's my little Habbo Hotel thing I'm working on, sort of. And then I have a 2D action game I'm working on, and then we have our dating sim stuff that we're working on. Because we can make all the anime stuff, we can make all the art, so we should be making dating sims for sure. And all this stuff, we want to get it all to work on fucking cell phones, like as old as phones from like 2016. We're trying to make games that work on like all of the phones, basically. So like anyone who has a phone goes on the Google Play Store or goes on the iOS store or whatever the fuck, or the Apple Store, and fucking they can play it, pretty much. Yeah, that's a big part of this. There's this 100 one. I'm liking these hundreds of things. Like there's like, we're gonna make 100 characters so that I can fit them on a 100 by 100 grid, right? I gotta make 100 creatures for my Pokemon game, like my own like catching creature game, right? Fucking yeah, there's so much. And then there's the virtual casino stuff. Like I made a deck of cards in like tiny deck of cards. Like they look really nice. So I gotta make my all my casino games. I feel you, man. I've been working on UEFN games for like 3 years. The Unreal Editor for Fortnite, and I've won one Rocket Racing map had like a couple thousand plays, and that was it. But I've also been just failing at making this stuff, and for the most part. Roblox is cool though. It's a bit inspiring, the whole thing. Vortex, it's a cool name. I like that. It's a good name. I'm into vortexes. I got so many pictures of vortexes. My guy's in the comic book, he's falling through a fucking a vortex at the start of the comic, down to earth. That sounds cool. If you work with a group, you might actually fucking complete one, so good idea. It gives you some pressure. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, like it's like you get teased by that, right? And you're like, and then you're like, oh, that's really good, dude. That's not bad at all. I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure. In regards to like a Roblox game, that's about. Like, you know, like it can't be fucking like the ones that have like all like 32K all the time. They're fucking fake. It's all fake shit. Fucking cell phone wall, dog. Paying guys in India that got like giant cell phone walls. That's what's going on there. Well, they're not paying for that. They're paying one guy, and then that one guy is paying them. But yeah. That's that. Yeah. You can make your own too. Like, I mean, fuck. That's you know, here I am with no viewers for a reason. Yeah. When I tried to get the AI to do any talk to me about Femboy stuff, it thinks that the word's offensive. Like you have to like really explain to it that the word's not a derogatory term. You think you're being like, you're making fun of somebody. Weird. Like it's because it used to mean the same thing as tomboy. Like it means like calling a girl like that she's acting like a guy, like she's acting butch. That's what it used to mean. Before I flipped the term. You're welcome, or I'm sorry, depending on how you feel about it all, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. So you've done the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got mad at it too. This was a long time ago. This was ChatGPT. I remember I did that with ChatGPT. I'm sure Gemini might be different. Hey, Grok's definitely different. And Grok, you can go unhinged with Grok. Have you tried Grok unhinged? I've cybered with Grok on unhinged. Try jerking off to Grok unhinged. See what happens. It's pretty gnarly. I wish it had more voices. It needs more voices. Like if it should just do what 11 Labs does. I guess you can connect it. Like, what am I saying? You can just connect it. Jeez, I can connect that right now. I could just continue my Gemini. I could literally just, like, that would be the next thing I say in my Gemini conversation. But, you know. Right now, it's just connected to the Gemini API, but I could get it to just connect to the Grok one instead and unhinged mode, and if I wanted. No, you gotta pay for it. Never mind. I forgot, you gotta pay for Grok. Damn it, they're dicks. I'm remembering. You gotta pay for it now. Yeah, but again, like, I gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for the Grok developer thing now. You gotta pay. They're dicks. So we have Gemini, and and if I'm gonna pay for something, I'm gonna buy that DeepSeek one, because DeepSeek you can like pay him $20 and just puts credits onto the thing. I'll probably just use a DeepSeek when like next month probably. Couple days I'll probably gonna buy $20 for the DeepSeek and try that out, because my roommate's been doing it, and it's doesn't barely cost anything to do anything. And that'll be cool to have to get it automate, like get the robot to do some automated stuff nonstop, like, you know, just ping the shit out of something. Generate me photos nonstop or something. Generate me more fucking pictures of fucking Jade Volta over here fucking every day or something. Something like that. I mean, that would be an easy one. I should be already doing that, but I don't know. It's the Gemini API, for instance, like you have to pay again, like you're not allowed to like get it to generate your images automatically anymore. They're dicks. They did let you for a while, but they changed it. They made it so that you have to use like the premium version of it to do it. But yeah, for a week I had Gemini video going and made a bunch of fucking Gemini video stuff. Like I got Jade Volta fucking stretching and stuff. That was fun. So I got some good banners. I'm gonna have some good animated banners for her and shit. I made some scrubbers to scrub videos that like take like that'll convert a video into like all the frames in the video will just be like exported as PNG files. That's pretty sweet. So I can just like if I generate a video from Jade Volta, I can harvest all the frames, like without having to like save them or like go through them or anything, or whatever. That's something that the AI is super fun with, is like you just make things that can like sort through data, right? Because you can, so like you can like if you need all these files from a game, like in GTA, like I've found so many files that like by like parsing animation, like the animation files, like and the sound and the voices, like I could, there's so many files, right? But you can like use scrubbers and parsers, like you can create them, like get Gemini to make like Python scrubbers for you and shit, and like, or like if you want to like rename file, like if your pictures in your pictures folder or something, or organize your pictures folder, like you can get it to like make parsers for you, or if you want to delete duplicate images in a picture folder, like and stuff like that, you can get it to make scrubbers for you and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're just Py scripts that you would just run in the same folder, and it would reorganize all your pictures or whatever, fuck, you know, like whatever you're doing. Like it could be documents. Like if you're like, y'all want to find all this like specific information in some documents that's like fucking 10 billion lines long, like you can get it to make a scrubber for you, or a parser, right? That's really big. Like that's something that like that never existed before. Not in any real capacity. Not like this. Not like so not so like it could be open, not so open-ended. Like it could be anything. Like it could be a picture. It could be like any kind of archive, any kind of thing. Like a bin file that's got like a video game that you had like ripped a long time ago. Like you can like rebuild the whole game. Like you can. There's so many things. I'm having so much fun with it. Like I'm right now I'm taking apart the XNA community stuff that people were using. Like people when Source Filmmaker, like when Gary's mod came out and Source Filmmaker came out, everyone took the XNA models and they converted them to Gary's mod and Source Filmmaker and started making all the porn with them, right? And now there's tons of like video game porn, right? And I've taken that same like route in a way, but I've taken those XNA characters and I put them into Godot so that you can walk around as them, or like, you know, cue the animations in Godot in some way. And that just took a couple days, and so like we're right up at the, like we can make any kind of crazy porn. We could be making all kinds of porn and have Patreon up right now for all kinds of like anime shit if we wanted. But something tells me that the same shit would happen there. Like I'd make more accounts and You're supposed to pay something $20 a month or something to like automatically like get sent to people and stuff, and like I can't afford anything like that. You gotta pay to promote yourself, basically. It's tough. But Godot's really cool. You can make a game in Godot and like, you know, like there's no one else taking any money except for, you know, wherever you're selling it on. But like, you know, you can make a game, or you can make like games and share them. Like you don't have to sell them. That's always a possibility, right? And you can do what a lot of creators do. They have Patreons and zip files that have passwords on them, right? And you can share them. It's a little sneaky, but you can do that. We're I don't think we're gonna get to the point where we can jerk off to something we're making here, like inside a Godot at the moment. Not today. It'd be cool though. It'd be cool to get there. We just gotta get the VR thing to like, yeah. So like, it's gonna trigger videos on top of the animations. So if it triggers the porn videos, then it's like a jerk off thing. Now it's a porn thing. What do we call it? Gravures. We're making we have gravures of our character here. Gravures. Oh, you know what we failed to do as well, like when we had this this Sora thing, is we failed to make like beach like call now videos. those you know, like late night call now videos. We should have made some of those. That would have been funny. Oh, talk to virtual girls. I mean, talk to real virtual girls. What you do is you make that a game. Yeah. Yeah. With 11 Labs. I think 11 Labs would be mad if you did that, though. I gotta be. All right, let's make this lady in the format that we want her in. Which is either the shape she's in now or in a rectangular shape. Trying to remember here. Where is it? Okay, so like Yeah, it generates videos in in 1920 by 1080 or 1080 by 720 or whatever. Or 1280 by 720, I mean. But it generates sideways pictures in 1248 by 832. So, and so we're gonna take various pictures of her, or remove the backgrounds and make them sprites in the game. So we need to make a folder I know. But look, I can look through them. I'm not showing you the whole folder. I might accidentally show you. There might be a fucking random fucking nude in there by accident. I don't think there is. And I'm scared of the folders, I'm scared of the previews of the folders too, actually, a little bit. Yeah, like I'm comfortable showing you whatever I threw into GIMP, I think, for now. I mean, slightly, not so much this one, but I clicked on it anyway. Like, see, we have her in like, but she's all fucking weird shaped in that one. And we have stuff like we can't use in our game. Like we can't use this in our game because that's Ayane and that chick from Sword Art Online. Yeah, that's in my Jade Volta folder for some reason. I gotta put that somewhere else. But basically, we're gonna take pictures of her that we have, like this one, but not this one because we've probably already done it like a million times with this one. But we're gonna take like this one, for instance. But instead of taking this one, actually, we're gonna take this one and we're gonna put. I'm gonna ask Gemini to remake it with a white background, I think, before I mess with it. But I have to think about like how the game starts, right? So we want her idle pose, basically. We want her to start in an idle pose, and be animated. Which I put somewhere. I put it somewhere. I already made GIFs. Somewhere. I don't remember what I did with them all. I got so much stuff on my computer. It was Jade Volta collapsed state. That's funny. So that one looks like I messed with it once already. We want the robot version of her. Jade Volta. Transparent background. I mean, is that one? Godot. Character animated sprite. We gotta put that in its own scene. it's spitting particles. I just noticed that. It's funny. What? An OpenAI key? I'm not paying for anything either, man. What do you want to use? What are you trying to do? Like, just use free stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Are you using Canvas UI? I'm making mine with Godot. We are making a virtual assistant that's a sexy lady with 11 Labs voice. Here, look, you can listen to her right now. What do you want her to say? Actually, hold on. Let's see. She's not gonna work. What am I saying? I gotta open the other one to make it work. So I'm gonna try it anyway. It didn't work. Look, watch. Oh, wrong one. Okay, this one. This, we say, tell me a dark poem, mistress.
Shadows dance upon the wall as silent night begins to fall. A whisper lost, a faded grace. Time erases every trace. There is your dark poem, traveler.
Mood 0. So that was neutral. Neutral. She didn't take that as a compliment or as a negative. That's all she does. She just thinks, she judges if your thing's positive or negative, and it increases her mood or decreases her mood. Yes, I know. There is no option. I didn't put an option for sound in, which is an option we need next, of course. That's what I'm like. I already moved on to another project where, like, this is just that's just inside of my my 2D game, basically. Like, I'll show you the 2D game for now. Like, this is the game. This is the game. Oh. Stupid things. I got too many things open. This is the game that it's in right now. It's got a Bulbasaur in it. Well, I made a Bulbasaur down there. And it's got Fallout stuff and Dead or Alive stuff in it. And fucking Rocket League stuff. And that's the P90 from Grand Theft Auto 4. That's the... Oh, yeah, that's the Rocket League ball. And look, that's a Fortnite, the Fortnite pistol. This is a palette that, like, is free to use. Same with the hockey puck and this soccer and this basketball here is free use stuff. Same with this the Supra here. It's a free use item. And this barrel. But this is Ayane and Ryo Hayabusa from Dead or Alive or Ninja Gaiden. It's like my favorite game ever, pretty much. And it heavily inspires my my whole fucking interactive media project, pretty much. Ayane is my waifu. She's been my waifu since like the Xbox. And look, it's like, and that's like that's like a Bulbasaur from Sword and Shield. And he's got all his animations, so he can like walk around and stuff. I can make him like a character you can walk around as. So I'm gonna work on that because I want to make like my own little, like, you're a creature, walk around and you got like stamina and stuff, you dodge and stuff. I want to do that. And we gotta find the rest of the Pokemon, because if this guy exists, then the rest of them exist, right? Or we can rip them ourselves somehow. Probably real easy. So we gotta get our Pokemon up in there for sure. But we already got Pokemon going in the top-down game, right? Because there's a game called Pokemon rescue or something, ranger rescue or some shit, I can't remember. But they got like all the directions and the running and stuff for all the sprites of all the Pokemon. It's really cool. Yeah, I got the Rocket League ball in there because I'm gonna, you know, make Rocket League probably at some point. But before that, more important than that is, like, our car sucks ass. Our car, like, I should have showed you. But making a car in Godot's a little complicated apparently. So we're gonna get through that at some point. But more important, like, we're working on the virtual assistant thing because Ironclaw came in here and told us to work on it. Yeah, we gotta get her to at least show her boobs. You know, when you're savvy. If you get her to like you a lot. Yeah, we gotta get her to show that pussy. Show us your pussy. Basically. We gotta, when she's max mood, you gotta be able to, if you ask her to show her your pussy, her pussy, she shows you her pussy. That's we gotta get to that. But we'll put a different video, a placeholder video, as opposed to the pussy video. Of course. You know, it'll be something like this or something. Are you using Gemini to help you make this? Highly recommend it. Should ask Gemini that exact question. Like when I'm doing a project, I start a Godot conversation. I mean, I start a Gemini conversation, and I have a Google Docs open where I write down anything I need to write down, because I know that I'm gonna have to ask a new Gemini conversation, and I can just paste the whole text document into the next Gemini conversation and continue where I left off, you know? Like, you take the parts of the Gemini conversation that you want to keep, like the responses, you know, and as you go down, and then because then you can start a new conversation and continue, basically. Like, you gotta always, every time you ask it, you gotta, like, think about how can you get back to this answer again. Because it's tough getting back to it sometimes. It's almost like saving your conversations, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, the thing will fucking, like, destroy your conversation with it on a whim. Okay, so we're closing Tackle Tamers. JBot is the one we want. Character, animated sprite. We want to make a folder called characters. Folder called JBot. And we're going to put all our pictures of Jade that are have no background that are good to go. I mean, and we're gonna make them small and stuff and whatnot. No, why you crash? No. Why you crashing? Node not found. Character animate sprite 2D. Right. Whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it its way then. Maybe I just didn't want to do it that way because I don't know why I didn't want to just do it here.
In the city where dreams float high, lost in the rhythm of a low side, pavements whisper tales of the past, raindrops dance on rooftops slow and fast.
Why is there two of them? What's going on there?
Take a moment, just breathe in, let the night wrap around you.
What did I do wrong? I fucking broke it. This thing's like... Why? Add animated sprite. Add GPU. Is that what it was? It was whatever. In you go. Call method to play on null value. Character animated sprite. Oh my God. All right. Game capture. JBot. That's JBot for now. That was just because that's the first image I found that had a transparent background. And we're gonna just play it like that. So it goes through them. Does it play them? No. It plays them if I click. Something. I don't remember. Anyway. Too many folders. Not enough pictures in them. Can we have... No? Am I fucking blind? We have the chibi version over. They must be somewhere else. All right. None of these. And it's idle. And it's like this. 8720. Hey, hey, hey. What the frick? Yeah. Oh, we should do a camera. Anyway, camera. Cool. You know what? Maybe we move the camera. Just to be sane and stay under the I'm gonna stay under this line for some reason. I don't know, character, we move the whole character. No, we move the animated sprite. No, I'm not a big fan of this one. Probably not going to use it. So, oh man, there's so many ways we can do it. Okay, so we're gonna maybe... Maybe like in phases. Maybe she'll have phases and then the mouth will change. Somewhere like this is just the video. These are those, that's sort of the video version of her. I swear I put, who knows where I fucking put, I got too many pictures of her. Oh, are they right here? Maybe? Okay, so it's in video to PNG parser. Okay. That's a loading screen. Is that what the... That's gonna be tough. That's a lot of them. Oh man. There we go. No, that won't work either. But, you know, it's where we need to go. I think we are going to have to buy a Gemini next month instead. What did I do with those gifts, though? I put them somewhere, fuck. Alright, hold on. I'll be back. I go to the store. See ya.